Hello all my Taurus friends, welcome to your February 16th through 29th reading for 2020. Many blessings to you all. This is a collective reading for all Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a private reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com, and I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your reading. One quick note, there's an icon here at the bottom of the screen. If you click that, it'll take you straight to my homepage where you can find many other readings and different styles of things I do. And if it suits your fancy, you can join the Mystic membership from that point as well. There's more details on the homepage for that. Just check it out. And I thank you all for this brief moment of letting me get all my business squared away. So here we go into the reading. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and we welcome your energy here. Thank you so much, Divine, for this blessing. This is the card that came out. We have the Six of Cups. This is soul family energy, soul bond energy. We have the King of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords and the Four of Swords. That's your current energy, then the overview. We have in relationships, love life, and spiritual life, we have the Hierophant, which is Taurus Major Arcana. That is your card. And the Magician with the High Priestess. So this is super, super fantastic here. Now we have career and finance. We have the Lovers, which is the energy of soul being called something. This is where you're answering the call. Whatever it is you do for a living may be something that you just feel like is intrinsic to your mission here on this planet at this time, in this lifetime. We have the Three of Pentacles, which is being in a place of putting in the effort that will pay off double for your trouble here. And lots of opportunities coming your way. Eight of Wands, this is charged energy. So communication and or possibilities of opportunities coming in. Now we have the Page of Wands. Now that's funny because he was just showing up on this side for another reading. So he's a busy boy. He's sending out everything to everybody. So this is a call to action. This sometimes is a contact of someone trying to get your attention because it looks like somebody is giving you an offer here. We have the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups is the energy of soul union or soul bond or soul family. This is lifetime energy of many lifetimes, actually, of making agreements with other forms of light on the other side of the veil and agreeing to go through these lifetimes together and help each other go through whatever trials and tribulations and or happy joyous moments and assist with the energy. Now these people don't have to be your actual family in this lifetime. They can just be people around you who you know you've known before. You'll know who they are because you have this resonance with them that there's no way you may have known them in the previous part of your life, but all of a sudden they're there and it's like they've always been there. You know everything and you feel very connected to them. Also can be soul fur babies for soul bonds. Fur babies are very helpful in getting us through hard times and just having that some another energy there to comfort you. It helps with anxiety. So here we have the King of Cups, and the King of Cups is the beautiful energy of someone being very authentic. Now this can be a family member, it can be someone that's your significant other, and it can also be a job offer. This is somebody being very much wanting your best possible life, having your best interest at heart. Now, we have the Nine of Swords here, so sometimes when somebody comes in and is giving us the go-ahead with something, it gets us freaked out a little bit. So this is that Nine of Swords energy where you get in your head a little too much and you start making up what could go wrong. This is a choice. You do not have to choose it. Fear and doubt are a choice. And you can say, nope, that's not my story. Okay? Now, it's harder to fight off fear and doubt when you're having a low energy moment. So please make sure you get enough sleep. Make sure you eat good food. Don't put yourself in a place of exhaustion. because that's harder to fight the fear when you're in that place of exhaustion. So you need to recharge your energy. Meditate more. Make sure you take good time for yourself. Get your hair done. Go see a movie. Spend time, quality time with yourself. Or just sit outside in nature. Nature is really restorative. So we have the Hierophant, which is your Taurus major arcana. Now, most of the time, this is talking about someone coming in to offer you acceptance to something. Now, as the Taurus, this may be your self-acceptance. This is where we have to understand and honor our own things, our own path, and our own feelings, and let ourselves be respectful of what we are and who we are, and not abuse ourselves. Now, and when I say abuse ourselves, I mean like self-sabotage energy, or doubt, or not giving yourself credit for all the things that you can do or that you are. Sometimes we get really down on ourselves and really hard on ourselves. So don't be in judgment of yourself. We have the Magician here, which is saying you have the power to manifest whatever future you want. It's very spiritual energy here. So this is relationships, love life, and spiritual life. So we're definitely talking about soul essence, because we've got this High Priestess card here as well. This Magician is divine light coming in. So breathing in the divine light energy and using your heart chakra energy to manifest your best possible life. Now, you don't have to make any magic spell. You just say, I receive my best possible life now, and you mean it from your heart. And that's it. And the universe goes about doing the details. You just want the goal of receiving my best possible life now, and the universe goes and puts all things in that would fit that scenario. Here's the High Priestess, which is telling you to go with the flow. You kind of have to surrender to it, because it's not you controlling it, right? You've put in the destination, but you can't control the route it takes. So you've got to be in a place of surrender and let the universe move things as it will, including you. This is, her head is back and her eyes are closed, because she's in a place of not needing to see what's in front of her. She's trusting that the universe is going to take her where she needs to go. She's leading with her heart chakra, and that is very descriptive here. All of these things match that energy. So we're in a big manifestation, Taurus. Awesome for you, because that means you're plugged in 100%. Now, earlier I said this is the where you're feeling a calling, because this is your physical body, the masculine. This is your spiritual body, or your spiritual portion of you, raising up into the light. So this is making the connection to the universe from your natural body and your soul, becoming one, being raised up, making an ascension. In that energy, it means whatever you're doing is divinely blessed. Now, here we have the Three of Pentacles. So this is putting the work in to actually manifest a legitimate cash flow here, or profit, which is also going to be doubled because of the effort you take to do it yourself. Now, double for your trouble. You have all of these possibilities coming in with the Eight of Wands. Beautiful charged energy flying at you at a very fast pace. So this is all kinds of new opportunities just coming in like crazy. We received that. Now, let's see what our beautiful clarifiers have to say, Taurus. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Taurus, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and welcome your beautiful energy here. Thank you for this blessed reading. So, Three of Pentacles flew out. Again, agreeing to that. Two of Swords. To all believers, it's saying keep your faith. Three of Swords. The King of Rods. The Capricorn Major Arcana, and the Devil card, which is in fear and doubt and being very harsh, or someone else being very toxic. Then we have the Ten of Cups here, which is happily ever after on top of the, when you surrender and release this fear. Now we have the Tower, which is reorganizing something, tearing down the old way and making it fit what you want. We have the Queen of Rods. A lot of you may be turning into self-employment here, or just being in charge of something, being the boss. And the Five of Cups. Ooh, nice. We have an end of a cycle here. The Ten of Swords is the closure of the fear. This is cutting away all the doubt and fear, taking yourself out of the cloudy energy and letting yourself move forward in divine grace, because that 10 means closing the door to that. So we're going to remove ourselves from that. That's wonderful. Releasing the toxic energy. Beautiful soul family energy, telling you what you put into something is the value you get back double. So whether it's in your own family or in the energy of helping others, this is beautiful energy of recovering double for your trouble. The King of Cups, which is the heartfelt energy, authentic energy, someone really meaning they're on your side and they want the best for you. This is telling you to suspend your logic. These two swords here, swords stand for knowledge or logic, and you've got the blindfold on here saying it is not your natural eyes you need to follow. You need to follow your spiritual energy, your spiritual guidance, higher self. Now we have the fear. We're not going to rely on the fear because that's trying to be logical, right? It's telling you to have faith, to all believers. So you have to be in faith in order to see it happen in that kind of realm. You want something faithful to happen, then you have to be in faith to get it. So Four of Swords, very strong energy of reminding yourself to recover, allow yourself to restore your energy, because you've got a limited amount of time before all this action starts, and you don't want to be in a place that you can't do something that you need to do. So here's your timekeeper. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, third time's the charm. So be ready. Get yourself back on track. Restore your energy, recover from whatever you've had to deal with. It may be a minor illness, a cold, a flu. Get past it. Let's get ourselves healed and ready to go. Bring that energy back in. Here is your beautiful restoration of energy. The Hierophant is your higher, this is where you're at your highest energy. You have the King of Rods here. Now the King of Rods is the entrepreneurial energy, the boss man or boss lady energy. You've got that over here as well. So this is being in the big energy here. That's Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries energy if it's another person. Now we have the Magician, which is being in a place of manifesting, and you don't want to be in this place to manifest. This will manifest this kind of energy. So you've got to clear the fear out before you start the manifestation, because manifesting with doubt and fear brings doubt and fear. You'll get exactly what you fear. So we don't have room for this guy in that. Then we have the High Priestess, which is where you surrender and you let go of the fear. And look what the reward is, the Ten of Cups. This is happily ever after. This is a beautiful energy of divine accomplishment and achievement. Remember, we're letting go of the fear and we're claiming the beautiful outcome here. Now, the Lovers, something coming in that you feel called to do, and it may be something you have to completely restructure your life in order to do it. Now this means answering something that seems a little different, or because it's outside the box, right? It's not something you're used to doing, but it is something you're being called to do. So you may have to tear down the structure of your everyday life and rebuild it in a different way. That happens a lot when people go from working for an establishment to working for themselves. This guy's definitely working for himself. He's literally pulling his own money out of the fire. He has worked and smelted this gold. So he's manufacturing his own money. As he does that, he creates a double for your trouble vibe going here. So there it is there, and there it is again. Now, you have the Queen of Rods, and the Queen of Rods is very much a taskmaster, being in charge, being very much in the director's chair here, and it's an entrepreneurial energy. Now, our boss lady energy, just like I said over here, boss man. Here's all the new possibilities coming in. Now, let me let you know, when you start your own business as a side job, and then it starts to get really, really busy, and you're being, this is where you wear yourself slap out because you're trying to do both full-time jobs. Now understand, at some point you got to let one of them go. And it's scary to let the one go that's the sure thing. It's always scary to let go of the set income. But you've got to figure out, am I losing money doing this full-time job that's paying me X amount of dollars when I could be making triple that, or like this says, double for your trouble? Absolutely, you have to be in a place of, even though it's going to be scary, you've got to let that go and take a hold of the future, because your destiny awaits. So, many blessings to you, Taurus. Have a wonderful second half of February. Thank you all for watching. Love, light, and abundance to you. I'll see you again in March. Namaste.